Okay, now in this video we're going to learn how to create an Express server with TypeScript. It is very simple actually. Step one is we're going to create our folder, make directory. So I'm basically using WSL. It's very simple. So we're going to create a folder first. Let's call it YouTube, and we're going to enter that folder. And let's clear the thing. We're going to initialize a Node.js project. Simply type node npm init-y. Make sure you have Node.js and npm installed in your machine. So let's run this command, and it's going to inherit the name of the project from your folder. Okay, now we need to install some dependencies. So let's install that. I stands for install, by the way. Express ts. No, we're not going to need that. We're going to need types/express, TypeScript, and types/node. We basically only need these dependencies. And basically, I think I'm going to install .env because I want to show you at the same time how to use local environment. So we're going to use a library called .env, and this is it. Now open your Visual Code. We're just going to open the Visual Code Studio in your selected folder. Now we're going to edit and modify the package.json. I'm going to create a file called prettier because I hate .prettier rc.json. I hate this semicolon. Hold on. It is optional in JavaScript and TypeScript. Hold on, my computer is very slow. It's going to take a value false. So let's edit this package.json file. Now, as you can see, like by default, it's going to give a test command. Now we need to add a dev for now, which is going to be nodemon app.js. It depends what you're going to call your app, your main file. Let's call it src/ let's create a folder. So I mentioned that it's going to be inside a folder called src. We're going to create that folder, and we're going to create a file called main.app.js. Sorry, I have to change the extension here. Okay, perfect. Now we need to initialize the TypeScript configuration using npx tsc-init. So, yep, this is a good sign. Basically, this is a generated file thanks to that command. Now, what we're going to do is write some. Hold on. We need to install the nodemon globally. npmi-g is nodemon because we're going to need it to run our project. You can use a library called tsnodev, but we're going to stick with nodemon because it is very simple. Now, let's write some codes in our app.ts. Let's prepare a local environment file here. We're going actually to add the port. I want the port to be stored in a local environment file. Okay, now let's import Express and request handler. And okay, I imported this type because we need to test if the types are working or not. Now we're going to import .env/config. Now let's create our app, which is going to be Express. Now let's import the port. Let's give it a type. It's going to be a number. Now we're going to convert this into a number, just in case. Now we're going to create an endpoint /health, and let's create. No, let's not do it like this. Let's create const healthy type is request handler is going to return a response that status 200. Okay, nice. Now let's create let's listen to our input or whatever. Now let's run our app.listen. Now let's add a callback. Console is server is already on port 3000. Now I guess this is it. I think this is it. No, this is it. Now let's run our server. Simply type in npm. I'm sorry. Let's clear and let's run npm run dev. Now it's going to run by nodemon and it's still waiting to listen, and it is listening actually. Now we're actually using TypeScript, not JavaScript. It's very simple. Like if we go to the browser, let's go to the browser and let's hit localhost 3000/health. Exactly. Now if we change something in a code, for example, hey ala can code is going to change. Let's wait. It's going to, like, without closing, like restart the server manually, it's going to like trigger everything by default, and it's going to use the TS node. Nodemon is actually good for this thing. Now let's refresh the server. Yep, this is it. Now this is it, guys.